Hello YouTube, and today we're just going to carry on with part 2. So we got the whole of the outside done last time, and we're just going to go straight inside now and start with the living room, if I can get in the door without placing any blocks. So we're going to build it at the end here, around the corner, and we're going to start by placing 4 black wall blocks across the back, 2 on the outside, then 2 sandstone on the centre, 2, and then we're going to create a 2x2 coffee table there, and then we're going to have the sofa facing inwards this time. So both the sofas should be facing the cobblestone in the centre, and I'm just going to put a picture on the wall. Both the sofas are exactly the same, so it's just copying one onto the other side there. And we're just going to start on the kitchen. So we're just going to get all the things we need out. So you will need wood, pressure plates, furnaces, and I think you need a minecart and a mine rail. And I think those are the only materials we actually need. Oh, and buttons. But those are the main materials for this build anyway. Well, for this, the kitchen even. Right, so we got all of those, so we can start by placing the wood across the back here. So you want to start it one in front of the glass here, and just build it all the way across the back here. And this is where our stairs are going to be. So we want to make sure that our kitchen doesn't cross our stairs, so we're just going to build our stairs up. So you want the stairs need to start one in front of the glass, and you just want to carry on by placing the stairs all the way up. And that's going to be our level of our second floor. So we're just going to place some blocks there so we actually get an idea of how high it's going to be. The second floor is mostly going to be, it's only going to come out halfway, so it's not going to go across the living room. So you can see our kitchen's going to finish just below our stairs here, and we're just going to build that across now with the wood. And you want to build it all the way across the other side to start with. We do come back and replace it with some other materials, just to put a bit more variety in the kitchen. But we do actually come and move it one across because we didn't want the kitchen right up under the stairs. You could put something under the stairs if you wanted to, but we're just going to leave it like that. You do need to create a 2x2 space there with the wood, and that's going to be like a little centre console. And we're just going to build a little fridge here, so 2x3, and then place buttons on the 2 centre blocks. And then we're going to delete these 2 spaces. Oh yeah, we need to build it up one at the top. So you just want to build the second row across, so you want to build that all the way across. Apart from these 2 spaces here, which we are going to place half-stone slabs on. So we're just going to move the centre console one out so we've got a bit more space, because otherwise it's a bit crowded in. And whether you've got a wooden block underneath, you want to build that across where the bottom blocks are. So we're going to have 2 furnaces underneath these half-stone slabs here. Again, this is completely up to you. I'm just giving you an idea of what you can actually do in the kitchen. And we're just going to place wooden pressure plates on everything else, apart from, I think, 2 other spaces which we're going to place stone pressure plates on. And yeah, I think we'll replace these with chests as well. So it just looks a bit nicer there. And we can stick some pressure plates on these blocks as well. So I think that's the kitchen done, and we can start on the upstairs now. So we're going to carry on by doing the same pattern, so it's half stone slabs, then it goes snow again. We are going to carry on using snow because it looks a really nice material to use. Again, if you wanted to go one higher so you're a bit above the kitchen, you can. But we're just going to leave it like that for now. And every other block you want to place a snow block. And then in the other space you want to place half stone slabs. So it's just an alternating pattern between them. So we're just going to draw the line here so we can know where it finishes, and then we can just speed it up because it's, you're just following the same pattern all the way across. So you want it to finish just before that line there that we've built across by the window there. So it's the first row that finishes there, and we're just going to fast forward this bit because you know what you're doing now, because we're just doing the same pattern all the way across. Right, so there you go, that's that section of the build done, and we're just going to extend the floor out here. So next to the stairs we're just going to carry on by building the floor, because we want a bit more space upstairs. Again, if you don't want to do this, you want to have a bit more open plan, you can, but we're just going to add a section for the bathroom here. So you just want to do the same pattern all the way up to the stairs. If you did want to use another material because you've wanted to have a variety of materials, you can, but we're just going to be using the same materials here because we just want a pattern going through the whole building. There you can see I did leave a 1 block space, but we do come and make it so it's right up against the stairs. And we're just going to create a little wall here, so following the pattern but you're just building it upwards. And that's the upstairs almost done, apart from that extra row. We just need to add all of the stuff upstairs now, so you will need all the other materials like beds and chests and everything like that. And at the far end we are going to create a bathroom area. It's not going to be a very big bathroom, but it's still going to be a bathroom area. So we're going to start by placing our beds against the wall here. And we're going to follow the same pattern as before, so having 2 on the centre blocks and 1 on the outside blocks, with 2 half slabs in front. Yep, so there's 2 on the outside and 3 on the centre blocks, same pattern as we've always used for the bed. And we're going to stick 2 fence posts on it, on the either side, and black wool on the top too. And we just need to get our glass pane so we can actually create a shower area. So we're going to have a shower here, so you want it 1 block either space each side. So 1 block space in the centre, sorry. And we're going to put a lever on the 3rd block up, facing downwards, so it's like a shower head. So we are just going to create another sink area, so you want 2 wood on the outside and a minecart on the centre block here. And I think that's the upstairs almost finished. So we just need to add the extra row on the end here. So it is actually next to the stairs, so we haven't got that massive gap between it. And we're just going to create a little wall next to that as well. So following the same pattern on every other block, you want half slabs and snow on the other block. See if we can sleep now. There you go. And we'll just put a little chest in the corner here and some bookshelves in this corner. And we can just start on the pool now, because that's the whole of the inside done. So if you just wanted to do that, the inside of the build but not the swimming pool or the garden, that's pretty much it for that section. You do just need to add some torches, otherwise it'll be really dark. But to start with, we're just going to make the pool 8 wide and 10 long. So again, that's 8 by 10, and on this row we're just going to delete this row as well and replace it with wood, so we're not having grass on the outside of our pool. And we're going to add an extra row at the end here. And we can start digging down now. So we're going to have it dig down 2 to start with. So there you go, that's 1 row, and we'll just add the extra row now. So on the top layer we're just going to delete that and replace it with wood. Oh no, we're going to build that 1 in. But you don't want this second row here because we are going to place stone in front of that. I did make the mistake when we were actually building it. So you just want to take your stone blocks and place it one in front of the bottom row here. So you don't actually have to see the dirt at all. If you wanted to build it one in, you can, but we're just going to have a little border around the outside the pool. And on the second row up, we're just going to have wood. So we need to replace this grass around here with wood again. And the block at the end there. So we're just going to add our water in now. Again, if you want to change the dirt, you can, but I think... No, we do change it. I couldn't remember if we changed it or not, but we are just going to change it to wood. The only bad side is it's only one deep, so you could just have the stone slabs, or building it one up, so you got the water one extra deep. And you could also make the pool a bit longer, so it extends out more if you wanted more space in it. But we're just going to start on the garden now, so one on the outside here, we're just going to start by building our pattern around the outside. So we're just going to carry on here by extending this row of stone out by 13 blocks there on the side, and we're going to extend this one out diagonally here by 13 blocks as well, and then you just want to build it across the centre of the back here. So that's the outline of our garden, so we know how big to actually make it now. You could make it bigger if you want, but we're just going to leave it like that for now. And you just want to get some dirt, grass blocks and stone here. Again, this bit's not too important because we're just going to use a random design for this. We're not actually using any specific thing, but we're just going to place a gentle slope going down here, and we're going to use random blocks here, so you don't just want stone all the way going down, because we're just going to make a little waterfall here in the corner. So we're going to make it try and look similar to what we had in the intro, and we're going to create a 3x3 pool at the bottom where the water's going to go. So you just want to try and make a random pattern in the corner here, trying to make sure there's a path for the water to actually get down. But you don't want to build it too high because it will be over the top of the wall on the sides when we build the wall. But you just want to make sure you build a random selection of materials. So you don't want to just have one material. So you can see here I was just trying to remove the blocks and try and make as good a design as possible, making sure I still had the stream for the water to go down. We are going to build the wall around the outside so it doesn't matter too much, but we just need to make sure we got a location for our water to go. So you can see here we've only got one wide path, so we do need to make that one wider. So we're actually going to have it 2 wide. And we're going to add a few extra blocks on the side just to build up the wall a bit, because you are going to have a wall behind it anyway. So that's the little corner section done, and we just need to add some bone meal to the rest of the garden so it looks a bit more overgrown instead of just looking very plain at the moment. So you just want to go across the whole of the garden, filling in the floor just with bone meal and try and get as many plants in as you can. And we're just going to plant a tree towards the right corner of the garden there. It's a bit big, we could have probably done with a smaller tree. And we should add some more bone meal to the rest of the garden. So we just need to build the wall up now, and then the build's done pretty much. So we're just going to go to the wall here, and we're going to build the wall overall 5 high. So you want to add another 4 rows on top here, and I'm just going to speed that up because it's very simple what you're doing, because you're just making the wall higher. If you wanted to have the wall shorter, it just means that you'd have the garden less concealed. We're just going to keep it like that for now. And there you go, that's the garden finished. So yeah, you can see the house is completely finished. There will be a download for this soon, but thanks for watching.